This is yours? Why on earth is your cupcake on my chair?
Because it's very special to me, so I can put it wherever I want. This is your fault. Now you have to buy me a new cupcake.
You're wearing a wedding dress to my wedding.
This is not a wedding dress. It's a white floor-length gown. It's very different.
Did it come with a veil?
No, it came with a headdress.
What?
It's Hard-Headed Sports with Spinny and Fetty Bus. Famous for their podcasts, you can now catch them right here on The Al Travis Show.
I love having them on. Spinny and Fetty Bus, Hard-Headed Sports. Guys, I think we talked about this last time you were on. Ohtani is by far one of the greatest ball players of all time. That game last night might be the best World Series game ever. It was epic. Your thoughts, Bus?
Yeah, tied for the longest World Series game of all time.
No.
18
For folks who
innings.
don't know, 18 innings, 6 hours, almost 7 hours of ball.
That's 2 full games right there.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I only made it to the 12th inning before I had to call it quits. But
I went at 6. It was tied 2-2, and I couldn't stay. I was trying to see somebody hit a home run. They walked to Ohtani, and I was done. Spin, your thoughts on that ball game?
It was crazy. I made it to the 14th. I thought I was like, I came home late from practice and was like, this game's going to be over. And it was in the 11th. I was like, okay, here we go.
So let's talk a little about Ohtani. Again, he's had some already amazing things go on in the playoffs. He was 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. The second one tied the ball game up, and the other coach on the other side decided they would not pitch to him again. He did not get a strike. They walked him purposely or just threw balls way outside for the next 5 times he was at the plate. And that's with Mookie Betts hitting behind him. Spinny, how good are you that you said, no, put him on 1. We'll see if Mookie takes us out.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was insane. And then they ended up walking both of them later in the game in that same scenario. So it's just insane how good he is. It's Barry Bonds level stuff, right? It's 73 intentional walks in a season type stuff. Absolutely crazy.
He got 5 in a game. Bus, name another player like Ohtani, because he brings up what's his name, but Bonds. But he's got the whole steroid thing going on. It doesn't look like Ohtani's taking any steroids.
no, the dude had 2 doubles and 2 home runs. Like you don't have any other choice but to just walk this dude. Like Mookie was as good as Mookie is. He was 1 for 8 in the game. Freddie was 2 for 7. So yeah, in situations like that, you would rather face them than the best player we've seen. So
okay, but it's Freddie Freeman who hits a home run to win the ball game in the 18th.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can say that, but every now and again that boy knows the time and it's time to end it, and he did.
He does. He is a World Series hero. He comes up in big moments all the time. What was it? Last year, maybe it was the World Series before that they made. He hit that
Grand
game
slam.
1 walk-off grand slam. Yeah. So
Yeah, the guy's not scared of the moment. Spinny, is this almost a destiny thing for L.A.? I think you both picked L.A. to win it just because of the massiveness of their payroll. But the Blue Jays are right there. They blow out the first game. They lose the second, but this was an 18-hitter.
This has been a great series. I don't know if it's the team of destiny. I just hope we get a Game 7 at this point. That's really what I'm rooting for. These two teams have really been evenly matched for the most part so far and have some awesome star power. So the more games I can get, the better.
All right, but where are we at? So when we started this thing, Boss, I'll go to you. We all said that the real downside to LA, if they had one, was their relief pitching, right? That's where you've got to get out of their starters right away and get to their relief pitchers. Okay, the second game, they had a guy go the entire game. That Japanese kid, good for him. You think LA is set up, but the number of pitchers they went through in 18 innings, isn't Toronto's best bet now is to win tonight's game?
They have no choice but to, right? They can't go down 3-1 or it's over. So they have to get tonight's game. And I thought, obviously it was a very long game, but I thought Toronto should have won that game in 9 innings. They had how many base running mistakes? They had the out at first base on the weird, should have been a walk, but was called a strike situation. They had an out at third base They had an out at home. That was at least 3 times they were thrown out on the base pass. You just can't let that happen. I'm sorry.
But you're getting aggressive. It's the World Series. I don't think any of the calls were wrong, were they? I mean, when they look back, the calls were right. It's just they were pushing the envelope. They're trying to get it.
Yeah, the one especially I think was when they sent him home. I get it. Like you're trying to take the lead. I would have kept him on third because it wasn't even remotely close. Like he was out by a mile, and Vlad Guerrero was up to bat. So you would have had runners on second and third with your best hitter up to bat. I think you just got to play it safe and let Vlad come up in that situation. Because, like I said, he wasn't even remotely close to being safe.
Where are you at on all that, Spinny? I mean, Toronto's pulling everything out. They got to try to get the scores when they can get the scores, and maybe overplay it as a third base coach gone.
It's tough. I think, like you were saying, Al, I mean, on paper, LA has a better lineup that's going to score more runs. So I think as, Toronto, you do have to be a little more aggressive. That being said, I thought some of the decisions last night were a little too aggressive given the situation. But, I mean, that's give and take, right? If you're going to be aggressive, go be aggressive. And sometimes it's going to come back to bite you and sometimes it's going to work. But I think if you're going to play that way, you got to play that way,
This series is so crazy for me because other than Ohtani, I wanted to watch him if he's going to be in. I would have paid attention. But now you're 3 games into this series. And again, I could care less about Toronto. I could care less about L.A. I want to watch baseball tonight. They have sucked me in. I just got to see how tired these folks are after a 6.5-hour baseball game, how they're going to come out today. Are you not intrigued now? I'm ready. You said it's been. I want a 7-game series. I want this to be the best series ever.
Yeah, I'm. Go ahead, Bus.
I was just gonna say we got Ohtani and Shane Bieber tonight too, so very good pitching matchup.
All right, so back to you, Spinny. Just quick, they've drawn me in. 2 teams I could care less about. This has been nothing but intriguing so far.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I think it's 2 of the best teams in the league going at it, playing hard, being aggressive, getting after everything they possibly can. We got an 18-inner. We got a Yamamoto shutout, or a complete game. Yep. We got basically everything so far. So I'm with you. The longer it can go, the better. I'm super excited, and I can't believe I'm saying that about a baseball game.
Yeah, same here. Just real quick, though. Okay, so Ohtani comes up. He gets the pitch, show us his stuff. I'm excited. I will watch for that. Do they continue to pitch around him, Bus? Do you just say it was 1 game, he was a hot streak, or is he not going to see any pitches anymore?
I think they'll maybe give him an at-bat or 2 this game. But, yeah, it is opposite to that point where if he hurts you again, you just got to walk him, I guess, even though Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman are right after him.
Spinny, you good with that theory?
No, I'm going to say no at-bats. I'm going to say no at-bats for him,
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
See, but that would crush it for me. I'm into the game now. I want to see if Ohtani can have another, 6 innings of no-run baseball and then hit 2 more home runs. I want to see that. Give it to me, please. That's why I'm tuning in. Sorry.
I definitely want to see that, too. I will say, though, George Springer getting hurt last night really, really, really hurts the Blue Jays' chances. So
yeah, completely agree. We got to go to break. We'll be back. We got lots to talk about. You want to talk injuries? Minnesota's got some. We'll be back after this with Bus and Spinny.
Think about it. Now that school's back in session, how are Minnesota students doing? Not very well. Minnesota ACT scores fell again last year and are the lowest they've been in 10 years. In fact, fewer than half of Minnesota students can either read or do math at grade level. Think about it. We used to brag about our schools. Now we're losing to states like Mississippi. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
Do you have a closet full of old videos, photos, slides, or films? Regain that space and preserve those memories for future generations. Visit archivinglifemedia.com or call 952-829-8018. See how safe and simple it is to digitize all your media. Gain peace of mind knowing that all those important memories will be saved and can be seen and shared again. Do it today. Check out archivinglifemedia.com or give them a call, 952-829-8018.
You don't need to ask him his opinion more than once. Al Travis on the Al Travis Show.
And we've got him, Spinny and Fetty Bus from Hard Headed Sports. Whoever pick up your podcast, be sure to grab them. Spinny, Fetty, I think we have to put up a bronze statue of Carson Wentz. The guy went to London for us, got hurt in that game. They put some weird black sleeve on it. Told him to go out there because our glory boy JJ still had a sore ankle. He went out there for 3 more games, got his butt handed to him one time after the next. He's out of football, at least for now. I mean, he's done with for the series with that left shoulder issue, they're calling it. Was Wentz put in a killer, just buck up role? He got to play for his favorite team. Good for him. But we used him, didn't we? Spinny?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't a good look at the end of that game when I just had no idea why Max Brosmer wasn't just in the game. Like, we were down by 21 or 20, whatever, and we had basically no chance of coming back to win this game, and Wentz is grabbing his arm on every single play, and we're still putting him out there. I just didn't understand that quite.
Seems like quite the use and abuse to me, Bus. Your thoughts? I mean, you guys are both coaches. How far, and again, it's college, maybe it's a little different when you're paying a guy $1 million. How far do you take that, saying, well, we got to protect our glory guy, and I'm not ripping JJ, this is not on him, but you put a guy out there in that condition, Bus?
Yeah, how many games straight too, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm curious to know if it's more on the trainers, the athletic staff, or if it's on like KOC, or if it's on Wentz himself kept saying, put me in, I'm fine, I can tough this out. Like, I'd be interested to know, because it definitely seems like we just kind of used him, if I'm being honest. That is crazy to have to play through that type of injury.
Well, see, and here, Spinny, stick up for Bus a little bit. Isn't like an orthopedics group in charge? They sponsor their practice facility. We have literally orthopedic surgeons on staff. We got doctors are there. I mean, you twist anything, you're in the blue tent. You're telling me after that game in London, they didn't take and do some X-rays, some MRI thing. They knew what was wrong with this cat.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised. It's hard, though, with injuries like that. Like, if the guy says he's fine, he's fine. It's not like a concussion or something where you're going to be checking more into it. So I'm not going to, go blaming him right away. But whatever side it was on or whatever it happened, it wasn't a good look for the team overall.
Yeah. So, okay, now let's bust it down. Now it's out. Wentz has said, I'm getting the shoulder. By the way, it's a dislocated shoulder. He's got to put it back in. They got to tie it up or something. So he's got troubles. Brosma becomes number 2 guy. Who's number 3? The kicker? Who do we go? What?
We're gonna have to find somebody or move somebody up from the practice squad. That's the only options at that point.
Move someone up. We literally have an undrafted second now, number 2 guy, bro. And nothing against Max. Undrafted. No one wanted him in all of football, but we took him. He's a local kid. And I'm for him, nice kid, but no one wanted him in football. He's number 2. How far down? Where do we go from here, Spinny?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna have to sign somebody off of another team's practice squad or someone from somewhere to actually be a legitimate backup, I would guess.
And have you looked around? Who's there? This is my point.
Yeah, I mean, it's a backup quarterback, Al, right? Like, we're not gonna get a first-rate guy.
Our backup quarterback just went, how many? 1-4.
Yeah.
So is this season over, I guess is my point, unless JJ is healthy and can absolutely turn this thing around. Because you bring anybody in, they have to learn the playbook, right? I mean, you got to figure out what's going on. So you got weeks to figure that out. This is devastating. And I would almost tell you that now, looking back, Wentz gets hurt in London, put Brosma in now just to take some lumps but learn how to play football at that speed. And we didn't. We lost him anyway, and you probably crushed Wentz's career. Sorry, that's me. Yes? No? No one wants
honestly, but it might be over, yeah, at this point. I mean, he was on his 6th team in 6 seasons already at this point, just suffered a season-ending injury. And I don't know, what would you guys think about trading like a 7th-round pick for some random backup?
But you got to get somebody in here. Somebody can throw a ball and understand how football works. You got to do what you got to do.
Jameis Winston, boys?
That's what I was thinking.
Really?
Giants third-string quarterback?
Well, again, at least he's played some football. You got to have somebody, though. I mean, right now, nothing against Max.
Yeah.
He's got nothing going on. All right, one last quick thing. Where do you guys think you're sitting with your Wolves when Ant is out? Can't do anything. He's got a hamstring. But I thought it was going to be Julius having to step up. It hasn't been him. I mean, they just lost 127-114 to the Nuggets, and we are currently 2-2. Your thoughts on your Antless Minnesota Wolves?
Well, we know it's going to be tough these next 2 weeks without Ant. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to step up? I have no idea. It'll be interesting to see. But someone has to step up and get going because we can't afford to lose too many games during this stretch in this crowded West. Even though it is the end of the year, I get that. There's tons of season left, but still, with how crowded this West is, you want to at least go 500 in this 2+ week stretch without Ant.
Fair enough. What are your thoughts, Spinny?
Yeah, we have to keep it alive here. And I want to see Jaden step up. I want to see if we can get some offense that we saw at points in the playoffs last year. I think without Ant, he's got to be the guy to score some more points.
Okay. Fair enough. You got lost
last night.
Yeah, he was, but it wasn't enough when you got teams with their full slate. Los Angeles, we do play them tomorrow night. The Lakers again. They will be without both LeBron and Jokic,
Luka.
right? Luka, sorry. Without both of those. So this is going to be a game of B squatters. We should be able to pull that one off or at least keep it close.
Don't remind me, man, because I'm going to the game. So I have tickets to this game, right? But now I can't watch LeBron, can't watch Luka, can't watch Ant. So,
boy, but I bet you they charged you full price, didn't they, Buzz?
Yeah, you should have waited till about today to buy the tickets.
Oh, that is too funny. But don't worry, I'm sure all the jerseys will be full price as well. Hey,
I will say quickly though, I am looking forward to the new stage lighting that the arena has. I think that would be a sweet experience.
It is quite a bit brighter on television. I actually kind of like it. If they stay away from painting the floors all goofy colors, I'll be very happy. We got to fly. Bus, tell me, how do you pick up Hard Headed Sports if you wanted to listen to the podcast?
We're available for free on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Appreciate you both. Back with more after this.
Thanks,
when the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist. You need a partner. At Momentum Advocacy, we bring nearly 90 years of combined experience in government